Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you're looking at the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE, and this one is in a beautiful silver metallic. So let's give you a quick little walk around and I'll show you some of its exterior features. On the front here we have a silver painted grille as well as your chrome Toyota emblem. We have projector style halogen headlights, integrated fog lights. We have 5-spoke 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels. We have colored key door handles. Fuel cap will be on the driver's side of the vehicle. On the rear here we have an automatic liftgate, which of course has its own windshield wiper as well as your chrome badges. Taillights do come up along the side of the vehicle. We have chrome outlining all those windows, and we also have signals integrated on your mirrors. So there you have it, the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE in a beautiful silver metallic. So this beautiful SUV does come with keyless entry, so simply click unlock on your key fob and that's going to allow you right into the vehicle. On the driver's side door here you have your controls for your power windows as well as your power locks, and just underneath that you have a couple spots for bottle storage as well as some regular storage in the driver door. Before I bring you inside, I just want to point out that the driver's seat is a power 8-way driver seat with lumbar support. Definitely a great thing to have, especially if you want to adjust your seat when already driving. Definitely makes it a little bit more safe as well as more convenient. Bringing you inside the vehicle here, right here is where you can adjust your side view mirrors. So simply click over to left, use arrows to adjust, over to the right side, arrows again, and then click it back to the middle when everything is to your preference. This is our automatic liftgate button, our traction control. Just down here is where you can find your hood pop, as well as on the floor there is your fuel cap release. We also have a little storage container here with some change dividers. And this button here that says power door off, just make sure that's turned on if you do want to use that automatic liftgate. As for the steering wheel, we have tons of controls, mostly for audio visual. So you do have your volume up and down, you have your back as well as your mode button. You have all of your arrow buttons as well as your select. On this side we have our pickup and our hang up for Bluetooth as well as your voice recognition button, and just underneath that we have cruise control in this vehicle as well. Before I bring you to the center, just want to point out this beautiful blue color that they've wrapped around the speedometer there. I know it's nothing of importance really, but it does add a bit of a eye-catching value to it for sure. In the center, we have a 6.1-inch touchscreen display. It does come integrated with AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, a reverse camera, a CD player, and the navigation system itself. So to open that navigation system, just simply press it. Everything is up to date and the voice recognition works really, really well in these vehicles. You can actually say, take me to the nearest Timmy's, and it will know that you want to go to Tim Hortons. So definitely a great safety feature, as you can keep your hands on the wheel as much as possible. Just underneath that we have dual air zone in this vehicle, so this knob here does adjust the driver and this one here adjusts the passenger heat, so you can set them to different preferences, so no more bickering on those long car rides. We have our heated seat control, which is all through these little knobs here. It is an automatic transmission in this vehicle, however you can flip it over to Tiptronic if you would prefer to do the gear changes yourself. Definitely a great thing to have, especially when you are towing things around. Now these little compartments here, I absolutely love them. I'm just going to quickly take out my phone here because that will definitely show you more than my words can tell you as to how these work. So this one here, I like to call this the DJ phone spot or the passenger phone spot. Your phone fits perfectly in there upright so that you have full view of that screen. Now this is where it gets really cool. When you open this compartment here, underneath here there's a little tunnel, we'll say, a little tunnel, and then we have a USB and an auxiliary input down here, as well as your power outlet just inside this box as well. So what you can do is you can plug your phone in, hook it up to either the USB or the auxiliary, and then actually close this, and all your cords are going to be nicely tucked away, and you're still going to be able to use your phone at ease. Now I like to call this the passenger phone spot because everyone knows you should not be on your phone when driving, but everyone likes a good co-pilot that can control the music for you. Now this one here, this I like to call the driver's phone spot. Now your phone fits in it just like that, nicely tucked away, and why I like to call it the driver's phone spot, I'm sure you've already figured it out, but it's because it is nicely tucked away, it is not distracting. As I said before, no driver should be on their phones. So that's a cute little spot that they've added for sure. Now our cup holders here, we do have an insert that comes out, so if you do have smaller beverages, don't worry about them spilling. Besides our wonderful plugins, we do have a bit of storage in this container as well. And if that's not enough, this part slides back to a little tray, as well as, oh, there's your tray. Sorry, I was in the wrong spot. And there's also a storage container in there as well. So lots and lots of storage spaces in this vehicle. Now, as for the seats, these seats are absolutely incredible. They're extra wide and they're super comfy. They are done in a black leather with a white trim going around them, so definitely very eye-catching as well. But the comfortability level is just through the roof in these vehicles. I've heard someone refer to it as driving around in a lazy boy, and I could not agree more. Going up to the roof here, I don't know if you noticed when I did the exterior walk around that it is completely open. Now we do have a panoramic glass roof in this vehicle. The front side will open up completely, so I can completely go outside here. Whereas the back one does not open, but it does let in that natural sunlight, and I don't think you can get much better than that. Up at the top here, we do have dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors. Very simple to use, so ladies, you can fix your lipstick at the red lights. Up here, we have a little sunglass holder with a little cushion inside so they won't get ruined. We have garage door openers, 1, 2, and 3. These here control your panoramic roof and of course your light control in this vehicle as well. Now before I move to the back seat, I also just want to point out that our rear view mirror here is an auto dimming rear view mirror. It also does have a compass. I don't know if it shows up properly, but right now it's saying that we're going southwest. And yeah, so it will adjust if you do have those bright headlights behind you. I know some people always forget to turn off their high beams. Your mirror will adjust for you so that you're not getting blinded. Now, I know I said I was going to move to the back seat, but I also just want to point out this little spot here. Again, I don't know if the lighting's going to work properly. Oh, there you can see it. So that's where our multi-information display is actually located in this vehicle. I love the placement of that. I think it gives you a lot more visibility out of your front windshield as it's nicely tucked away in that little nook, but definitely gives you tons of useful information that you can scroll through with all of the arrows as well as the select button on your steering wheel. Now the rear seats of the Venza, that comfortability level is definitely carried throughout the vehicle. The back seats are just as comfortable as the front. It's like sitting in a lazy boy couch back here. We also do have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat. You have bottle storage as well as some regular storage in both the doors. The ability of opening and closing your own windows. We of course have the panoramic roof, as I've mentioned before. And the center seat here does flip down if you have, oops, sorry, 2 or only 1 passenger in the back here. It has a nice cover on the top, but if you open that up, it is 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. Now before I get out, I just want to point out that we do have vents back here so that you do have nice airflow. And they've really thought about the comfortability level in these Venzas. So I just also want to point out that these rear seats do recline by pulling that lever right there. So bring on those long car rides because everybody will be more than comfortable in the Venza. Cargo space, definitely something to consider when looking to buy a new vehicle. And luckily the Venza gives you tons of it. You can definitely fit everything that you would need for daily commuting to or from work or school. Or if you have big hockey bags, soccer bags, anything along those lines, feel free to throw them in the back of the Venza. You're going to have more than enough room. If for whatever reason you don't have enough room, say you're a snowboarder, skier, if you like to bring golf clubs around, then we do have a 60/40 folding back seat. So you can flip either the big half or the small half down, fit long gear, and still have room for passengers. Or of course you have the option of flipping both seats down. You will eliminate the back seats completely, but if you need that cargo space, it definitely provides it for you. Now, a couple cool things that I want to point out about this trunk space of the Venza. I know a lot of times in a lot of vehicles when you need to flip those seats down, you need to walk around to the side to do so. Well, we've eliminated that completely by adding these little handles here. So what that does is when you pull that handle, that seat's going to fall completely flat for you. So you do not need to walk around to the front. Also, we've included a light back here. Definitely a great convenience feature, as well as a power outlet. And I know from experience, I've liked to blow up air mattresses when I've gone camping. And if you only have the one power outlet that's in the middle of the front seat of your car, it's kind of hard to blow that air mattress up. So they've really thought about everything in the back seat of these Venzas. Not only that, but they've included our tunnel cover here, which is nice and simple to use. There's little inserts on the side. And once it's in there, it just clips like that. Keeps everything out of the view of the passengers. They've also included a cargo net as well as a mat for the back of here, so it is a carpeted floor. However, they are still nicely in their packaging for the lovely buyer of this Venza. Now this is what makes this car the amazing vehicle that it is. Underneath the hood here, you are looking at a 3.5 liter V6 engine, 24 valves, and dual variable valve timing with intelligence. So not only is this car gorgeous, she's got some power and she's fuel efficient. You're looking at approximately 11.3 liters for 100 kilometers, which brings you to $2,400 a year on fuel. Now I'm going to skip back to when I said she had some power, and I'm going to throw this number at you. This Venza has 3,500 pounds of towing capability. So now let's look back at that fuel efficiency. It's absolutely unreal for how much power this car does provide. So not only is this car gorgeous from the exterior, it's extremely comfortable from the interior, safe and reliable, of course it's a Toyota, and won't break that bank account for you either. So there you have it, the 2016 V6 Venza all-wheel drive XLE in silver metallic. And if you like what you're watching, definitely check out our YouTube channel. We have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. So don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Take care, guys.